Hello everyone. We are both so excited to get married here in the near future. This is our new little family member, Rose. No bite. She wants to play right now. Where did we get this? We got this at PetSmart. You know, you have different signs for it. PetSmart, or spell it PetSmart. So we just had to buy that. We love each other so much. And I really wanted to marry her. Had to be patient though, waiting for the right time for God's will to happen. You know, my pastor and her pastor both approve, and everything just fall into place. So, not a puppy. She always wanted a dog. Very true. I would always tease him. Can I have a dog? No. Can I have a dog? No. Like every time I would see a dog, have one? No. And it was Sunday afternoon after the deaf Bible study. I was sitting with Sister Nolan's dog, Piper, and she's all cuddled up next to me laying, and I was like, can I have a dog? No. I would tease. No. But babe, I want a dog. I'd always say, in the future, you can. Fine, accept that. You know, always like, I didn't want a dog. I want our relationship to be able to go and be flexible. You know, have to go to a different house to take care of a dog, things like that. And I always like tell her no. But in the back of my head, I was like, you know what? I think I want to propose with a puppy. So I continued to tell her no, or in the future. She's like, fine. Or I was like, maybe in the future, but not now. No. I've always asked her what kind of dog she likes. She likes really big dogs like Great Danes. And I'm like, no way. That's a lot of responsibility, I like Chihuahuas. So, we were able to get her in time for the proposal. I searched and I just kept searching until I found the perfect one. And this was Rose. Oh, I also gave her this beautiful color. It's one of my favorite shades of blue. So it has a date whenever I proposed. February 14th, Valentine's Day. Aww. So I picked up Rose in Stockton. Kind of far away, There's a few sellers, kind of close, kind of far, but I wanted to pick the perfect one for her. So I knew she was going to be here February 11th through the 19th. So I was excited to propose. So we got everything ready. I got the Bible. I picked up Rose. Planned what I was going to say when I proposed. Had written it all out on my phone. Looked online on the best places or ways to propose. So I bought her, and I bought a little collar. I'll take it off and show you guys. It's hard to see, but it says Merino family. So no bite. no bite. Now later I seen online this other one, and I was like, okay, I have to get it too. So I opened it so she could see it, kind of like a ring, and I was like, well, that's cute, you know, key ring. And then he's like, no, what for? And I was like, thinking, keys? Waiting. That's when he rose from bed. What? She was shocked. She was really shocked. She did not expect it. You know, I planned the best, the best route to the most beautiful beach and the most popular. And the one that I found was Big Sur, or Pfeiffer, probably saying that wrong. Oh gosh, the wind was so strong that day. It was crazy strong. I looked online to see, it said 42 miles an hour wind that day. You know, it was windy, but definitely wasn't going to stop us, so we knew it was going to be, or I knew it was going to be good to look back on. Like she said, we were at Brother and Sister Nolan's house on Sunday, and when we finished the Bible study, she was petting the dog, and again, asking, can I have a dog? And I was like, nope, but the whole time I knew, and I knew the plan for her. And then Sister Nolan knew it too, so it was all hard for us to keep a secret. So once her dad, her pastor, and my pastor all approved, so I had to ask different friends, are you guys willing to take care of my dog for at least a couple days until I propose? And if he was like, oh, I can, or we're allergic, or whatever. Finally, Lisa in her church, she said she could watch her. So it was from Wednesday to Monday. So just a few short days. I would always text her like, hey, how's Rose doing? I had to be careful so Lisa wouldn't see the text. I told her Sunday that, hey, in the morning we're gonna, wake up and leave early for San Francisco. I'll pick you up early. And she was like, oh, okay. But as we started driving, I started looking at my phone. I was like, oh, I'm gonna change plans and we're gonna go to Big Sur instead. And no idea what was happening or planned for that day. He told me, I'll pick you up early Monday morning. We'll drive to San Francisco for Valentine's Day. Fine, happy. And then he was like, oh, changed my mind. I want to go, further south, a little bit warmer there. Fine with me. So I was just riding along, no idea. We're like, oh yeah, we'll go to San Francisco, and I looked up, I was like, oh, it's a little bit cold, windy there, so we're a little bit south. When it popped up 4 hours, she's like, are you sure you want to drive 4 hours? Oh, that's fine. So we drove the 4 hours there. We enjoy car trips, just sit, beautiful view, so I enjoy it. So I had no problem with 4 hours in the car, just chatting or looking at the hills and the trees. And he's the full time closer. Whatever you want to do. I had planned to propose about 1 p.m. and the Nolans were going to meet us there at 1 p.m. so they could record with my phone. And I had my phone's on do not disturb, so the text message and things wouldn't pop up and she accidentally see anything about the plan. And so Sister Nolan texted Lisa and said, hey, do you mind telling Jeff to look at his phone? In the back of my mind, I was like, oh no. So I looked at it and I was like, oh no. You know, I was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And Lisa's like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I just need to find a gas station. Yeah. She's like, he looked at me, like, your body language changed. He go like, he was like, oh no, something happened. What's wrong? Find a gas station. Sister Nolan texted her for me to check my phone, and I seen the message, and I said we have to, you know, push back a little bit, because when there's Nolan, you know, I got to the gas station, I was like, what are we gonna do? What I'm gonna, like, you know, extend this a couple more hours. I didn't want to, you know, worry or ruin plans or anything, but Lisa kept asking me, what's wrong, what happened, everything, and I'm like trying to avoid the question. But anyway, we arrived to the beach and we were, of course, you know, dressed up. We want to look nice for our Valentine's Day or whatever. So I had my suit jacket on, and she's like, hey, don't you want to take your suit jacket off and put your sweatshirt on? And he's like, oh, I want to look nice, but okay. I took off the suit jacket. Yeah. So we got there. Again, she's like, don't you want to wear your hoodie? So I put that on. This was in his suit jacket. So I wanted it in there, you know, so we would look nice for the proposal and things. And she's like, go ahead and put your hoodie on. It's going to be cold and windy, you know. So I was like, oh, okay, fine. So I quickly and slyly took this out of my pocket and put it into my pants pocket and put my hoodie on, and everything was fine from there. So we walked around and enjoyed the beautiful beach. So we had to wait just a little bit for Brother and Sister Nolan to arrive, and I would allow Lisa to walk in front of, like, you know, get a little bit ahead of me so I could look around for the Nolans. So they had to pick up Rose that morning, and they brought Rose and the Bible for us. And so they were running around, you know, trying to get there, you know, to bring Rose and the Bible and everything. And so Lisa and I are walking around taking pictures, and I'm the whole time trying to give them time to get there. And Lisa had no idea. I had no idea what was happening. No idea. Nothing. So we had to wait about 30 minutes or so. The wind was so strong and the sand was hitting us like crazy. It was all in her hair and my hair and my suit. It was everywhere. So when we were coming back down towards where we entered, Brother and Sister Nolan were kind of walking towards us, and they seen us and they went to hide. It was kind of, we were both kind of ready to leave, but I was trying my best to get her to stay. So I made Lisa, I was like, hey, look at these mountain things again with the water, you know, in between. So I had her turn around, look at these, and like take pictures, because I knew Brother and Sister Nolan were walking up behind us. And he's like, can we stay until the sun goes down? Wouldn't that be beautiful? Again, it's 42-mile-an-hour winds. It's cold. Beach, beautiful, yes. But with the wind, cold, sand hitting my legs, my face, everything, it hurt. Beautiful, enjoyed what, there 30, 40 minutes or so. Anyway, so he makes me turn and look at these, you know, the big rocks or whatever with the water. Beautiful. Oh, want to stay? 3:30. There's 2.5 hours left. No, babe. Cold, windy, sand hurts. Like, it's beautiful, but can we go? I want to go. You know, I purposely wanted to be like, hey, let's stay a little bit. And I'm waiting. So I was standing next to her, and then I turned around and I wrapped my arms around her and gave her a hug. No, because oh, it's cold. I want to keep you warm, I said. And so behind her back, I'm signing to Sister Nolan. You know, are you ready to start recording? I was so nervous. I had my hood on. I totally forgot to take it off. It's funny to look back on. My hair is crazy. My clothes. It's so cute. But it's us. That's just us. We're funny. So we've changed it to we are engaged, and gave her the Bible and gave her the heart key ring and pulled out Rose, and she was 1000% shocked. I was not expecting a dog. I had accepted fine, in the future we'll adopt or get a dog, fine. So I was not expecting. Sweet Rose, look at me, baby. Say hi, everyone. Say hi, everyone. She's a good girl. That's our most sweet and short story we can do. We'll plan, you know, everything out, because someone's asked, you know, do we know when the date is? So once we get everything more planned out, we'll let everyone know.